YouTube, back out here on the trap line. You guys are going to get tired of my trapping videos, so don't worry, I'm going to do different things besides trapping. It's just the season for trapping right now. Down here on the river, where I've had an extremely large amount of sign. The land across over there, we got a sewer pipe that runs across, you can see it. The land across there is beautiful, and they, for some reason, come from over there, over here, and they use that sewer pipe to do it. So I got a little proof here. I've kind of walked around a little bit. It's hard to see a lot of them now, but let me give you an idea. Got a couple coyote tracks. Keep on trucking on down through there. And I've also got a set, if I can find them now, there's a set right here that I don't know if you can see all of them, but there was at least two, maybe three. I seen a couple other prints over on the other side of this mud, but they're crossing this sewer pipe over here, and they're coming up. Let me show you. Kind of coming up this rock face. Well, they're coming off of this rock right here, and they're jumping down, and I have set a blind set right there. Let me show you how I know. You can see their muddy footprints all over the rocks. So when they jump off of this rock right here, if I can get my finger in the camera, when they jump down, they've got to step here, or if they're coming in, they have to step here to plant to jump up on that. So I'm trying to blind set now. We found an old horse skeleton in the river, and my boy had to have it, and obviously I'm not having any luck with coyotes, so that guy right there will hopefully bring me some luck since I found my horseshoe. Anyway, I wanted to show you where I go down. I actually go down to the pipe right through this little path here. Now we're gonna walk over here, see if I can get you footage of it. And they're coming off of the pipe, and they're coming up these rocks, and they have to plant a foot here to jump over these little sticks. And I had an actual print right there before I set my trap. So I set my trap right here, so when he comes down and plants a foot, he ain't going nowhere. Now, I don't know any of you other guys that are in the trapping business. It is extremely hard to get an anchor to hold in a sandy creek bottom. Extremely. I even went to the 30-inch wolf fangs. It just won't hold. If you guys got any suggestions of what I can use in this sandy bottom, definitely let me know. I've even thought about taking a hammer drill and lagging an anchor to one of these rocks, because he's not going to drag a rock off. But without bringing all my crap down here, I can't really do that right now. But I have thought about that. So if you guys got any suggestions as far as lagging, anchoring, anything in this sandy bottom, it is extremely hard to get an anchor to hold. I have 12-inch, I think it is, Wolfgang anchors. They work great in my clay everywhere else, but down here at the river, they're horrible. And the 30s, I can go as deep as I want, and they pull right out. Pretty easy, actually. I know a coyote's going to be pulling at an angle and not straight up, but if he tugged on that long enough, he'd take my trap, and I don't want to lose a trap. I don't know about y'all. So those are my two blind sets. I haven't had any luck on the actual baited holes. They've walked up and looked. I don't know if you can see it, but across the river there, let me zoom in for you. I've actually got a trap right there where those sticks are, the hole. And he actually came down the river. Get my finger out of there. Came down the river right by it, sniffed at it, and kept on walking. So it's getting kind of aggravating. Let me zoom back out here. It's getting really aggravating to see sign around your sets and not have anything. Extremely aggravating. But yeah, got two blind sets out. I got a couple other traps. I'm gonna set a beaver trap down here close to where the pipe is. The beaver can't go underneath it unless he swims underneath it, and he's fighting current. So he's actually coming up onto the sand right there, a little sand shelf right over the top of the pipe. And in North Carolina, it is legal to snare beaver, but only beaver. I wish I could use it for coyotes, but unfortunately I can't. They're pretty effective. I don't really want to use one for the reason, if you guys hadn't seen Flair's video, he actually snared a deer, cable restraint, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it snare. But he actually caught a deer in one of his cable restraints in the middle of a field. So it's pretty impressive. If you guys haven't ever seen Fishing with Flair, definitely check him out. Me and the kids, we love watching your videos, Flair, if you're watching this. So keep up the good videos, man. Really appreciate you keeping it good and clean. Something fun for the family to watch. We don't watch a whole lot of other TV. We watch mainly YouTube videos. I have a couple other TV services like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime. I'm not paying for cable. That's a joke. I just don't see paying that much every day for TV. I pay half that, and I got everything I want to watch, really. Minus some like Gold Rush or something like that. I like watching that stuff. But yeah, check out Flair. He's got some really cool trap videos too, and farm life, and also Trapper Jay. I learned about his page through Flair. So not as good as Trapper Jay, but I really appreciate your videos too, sir. They're pretty helpful. The only thing I'm going to try different than Trapper Jay is I've been using the latex pan covers, and I don't know if that's what's throwing me off, because it smells like rubber latex, and it's pretty obvious. Boss Man, he's been having some pretty good success with using cotton. The only problem I have is every cotton packet you buy in the store smells like the store. So I actually work in a recycling company, and we do some work for some cotton gins. So I think I'm going to actually go and get some raw cotton from the cotton gins. It's going to smell like cotton. It's not going to smell like anything else. I'm going to try that here in the near future. We don't have a whole lot longer in our season for trapping, but I definitely want to give it a shot, because he's had 6 coyotes already the past year. And he's actually caught a couple foxes too. But I'm going to try that out. And in the meantime, I did check the rest of my line, and I had a absolute giant on one of my traps. And I'm going to roll that footage for you here in just a second. But it's pretty, it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive catch. I mean, just saying. I don't want to brag because I'm just starting out at this, but it is impressive. So I hope you enjoy the clip after this. Leave me a comment or something. Let me know what you think. Probably the most impressive thing I'm going to catch, other than maybe catching a coyote here in the future. So check it out. Alright guys, I got an update on some of my traps on the line here, and I believe I have officially caught my smallest game so far. Let's check it out. Set out a little set for a raccoon, and looked like we had a field rat that was just as hungry. That was last night, so there's a chance he could still be alive, but I doubt it. So we're gonna have to reset this guy and See if we can't get him out and get this reset for another raccoon. I wasn't expecting a mouse, but a field rat. But hey, keep on rolling. How'd I give you guys a closer look at the monster I just caught here? He's a pretty chunky mouse. That's almost funny. We'll keep on going to the next one here. We'll see if we can find something a little bigger in our target species here. Y'all stay tuned. Well, I hope you enjoyed that monster. He was awfully hard to get out of that trap. I had to actually have my boy help me pull him out. He'd been in there pretty solid. He wasn't going nowhere. But thanks for watching. Subscribe and like my page. Help me build it up. And hopefully I'll have some more funny videos for you. I've got a few traps out for some more beaver. Yeah, getting close to time. Normally have a flock of geese that fly over my neighbor's field, and I'm gonna be waiting for them this afternoon because I'm gonna fill the freezer. So you're gonna hear a little ka-chow action going on this afternoon as long as they show up today. They didn't show yesterday because it was raining. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Tell somebody about me. Help me build my page. Hope you enjoyed. Appreciate it.